Bam. The late adopter. Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome back to Bittorrent video. Long time since we did Bittorrent video, so we're gonna do it now. A weekly update or something like that. Haven't been making that much videos lately, so something gotta go. That said, let's get in the chart, see how the Bittorrent is doing right now. You can see the previous week we had quite terrible week. I don't have to show you that, but we closed below the 20 moving average on the weekly chart, which is not quite good, guys. Which is not quite good. Also, this week is we are still below the 20 moving average. Still not good. This can actually be good if you can get it up here all the way up to the 10 moving average now, but just closing, staying below the 20 moving average on the weekly chart isn't the most optimal way to go. But we are just looking at technicals right now. We just want to know what's happening. But let's see the MACD and stuff like that. MACD, we got bearish cross here on the weekly chart as well. So it's not optimal playbook, but if Bitcoin goes up, and we hope it's gonna go up, then it's gonna pull probably Bittorrent up as well. So we're gonna see that. But Bittorrent by itself, it doesn't look actually good on the weekly time frame right now. Let's go down to the daily chart and see what's happening on the daily, and you can see here that on the daily we got rejected by the 10 moving average, but this is nothing to be afraid of because Bitcoin got rejected as well. And here we managed to break the 10 moving average up here. We managed to break the 10 moving average, and right now we are falling back just like Bitcoin is doing. So the pattern that it's following, it's Bitcoin's pattern. Let's see if it has the same divergence that Bitcoin is having. It's too small. I don't want to call it. But right now we are trying to break the 10 moving average over here for the second time. This was a failure. I mean, we went up, but then two candles later we fell back below it, so failure. Could not get back above it here barely above the 10 moving average, right now holding it, and went below it, but still 14 hours and 53 minutes left, and we'll see at the end of it where we are actually expected to go. Are we gonna go all the way up here to the 20 moving average and test this support resistance up here or not? It kind of depends. You can see that the resistance at 0.044 and the 20 moving average are right now on the same on the dollar at the same spot right now. That's actually the resistance we have to break, although we are having trouble just climbing up here right now. But I think if we can get above 44, then the upside is a lot more likelier to happen. But right now we are technically in a downtrend. There was a line over here. Let me remove these. Maybe it should be corrected a little bit. Maybe something like this. Yeah, this is a better. You can see here that we are still in a downtrend, long-term downtrend, and right now we are trying to break that. And this isn't only the Bittorrent is trying to do, a lot of stuff is trying to do the same thing right now. We tried to break here, failed, went down. We're going to try to break it again. Eventually, once we break this line, that's when the big pumps, the big moves are gonna come. So we are waiting for that breakout right now, but we are technically still trying. We are technically still in a downtrend. And you see, so also on the weekly time frame that we are below the 20 moving average down here. So on the daily time frame, if you pop the moving averages, you'll see that we are trying to get above the 10 moving average, then we will try to get above the 20 moving average, and so forth and so forth. But right now we are fighting the 10 moving average. We are trying to get back above that, and we'll see how that's actually going to perform. So let's go to the small time frames, just see what's happening right now. Will this actually be able to do it? You can see here that we managed to climb on the moving averages right now, climbing, but this 50 moving average is giving us a resistance as well over here, but we are so close to breaking this trend line over here that right now it can go literally any way. So we gotta see that. So what I'm looking at now, I don't want to fall on this is a 4-hourly time frame. I don't want to fall below this level down here. That's the 20 moving average, so I don't want to fall below that, and at the same time I want to get above this level. So these two levels are right now the most important levels for today. That's 36 and 38, because if you are above 38, you get above the trend line, you get above the 50 moving average, and if you go below the 20 moving average, you know you are below all the moving averages, you are still below the trend line, you know, so you don't want to go below this level, and you want to get above this level. Right now sitting at some kind of 37 levels, so you get a 36, 37, 38. It's not a lot of room to go, but one of these moves will have to happen, and whichever move it does happen, like that's the direction you go to. So just remember 38.7, 36.5, 36.5 to the downside, 38.7 to the upside, and if we go to the upside, the resistance should be at 0.044. It's a big resistance, or we gotta eventually break that when we start getting into those levels up there. On the downside, we don't want to fall below this level down here at 34, because that's where the previous low is. So if we start breaking 36, it's a bad, and then we can already start seeing some 35 levels, 34 or something like that. But of course we will be looking into on the optimistic side of life, and hinting that we might actually go upwards. We're sitting exactly in the middle of on the RSI, so there is not much help to be gotten there. We are sitting at some kind of 39 levels right now, but you can see here that we have previously been all the way down to the 30 levels. So right now we're climbing a little bit. It's hard to tell whether this is top or not, or bottom or not, but all in all, you know, for today 36, 37 most important numbers, 38, 36 most important numbers, the 20 moving average and the 50 moving average up here. Let's just zoom a little bit out and see if you know, because there's some kind of triangle going on here. So you know, if you start falling below that, it is this line over here. This is like 35 line. Yeah, let's just say 36 and 38, you know, for today. Then next time we'll be looking at it. But on the long term chart, however you look at it, if you get rejected here is the thing for today. So you want to get below 30, you don't want to get below 36, you want to get above 38, right? But this is on the 4 hourly, so on 4 hourly anything can happen. On the daily chart, this candle up here, if it becomes if it closes in red, if it closes below the 20 moving average, this is a very bad sign. Just like over here, that's a rejection. So the probability to downside is a lot bigger. And if we start breaking this level down here at 35 on the daily chart, if we close below that on the daily, doesn't mean today, maybe even tomorrow, close below 35 on the daily. Just remember this number out down here, this support or resistance. If we break that, then probably gonna see a lot more downside, So you know, as you see, we are looking at a lot of on the downside and not too much on the upside, but that's because right now the trend is to the downside, so we have to break the trend first, right? Where is the trend? The 4 hourly, the trend is on 4 hourly, yeah. So you can see that the trend is to the downside, so we have to look at the downside and see how this is going to perform. All of these resistance have been to the downside, so we know what's going to have to happen, you know, to be bullish, and that's like we cross this, we cross 38, start going up, want to get above 44 and stuff like that. But right now, still going to the downside. You know, you have to know where your supports are. Super important. This one down here, super important. You can see in the 4 hourly, yeah, that's this one over here. It's super nice. So we if we fall through 36 or something like that, we must hold for dear life 35. You know, that's really important. Anyways, that's that for today. You know what to do with the sub button, and the way out, hit the like button. Thanks for coming to the channel and watching the video. I appreciate that. See you tomorrow. Bye bye. Or not tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'm gonna make more. I'm gonna try it, but you know, not 100% sure. Anyways, see ya. Bye bye.